Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built. Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. The Beavers will put total leather and will get started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
And guys, with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Looking deep. Catch inside the 25. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Beavers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Beavers line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
To the air. It's Hope. Got his man in the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And the Beavers want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Finds space on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They want to get this defense on its heels. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes the connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense lining up quickly. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense set on first down. They'll try the left side. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it down the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's going to take off. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. The play action fake. Buying some time. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Made a defender miss. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2 offense.
And he's in for the touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Dropping back, it's Hope. Quickly complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And it's in for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Right? The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hope. Quick completion on the out. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get 1st downs and hopefully move the football.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop for the return at about the 28-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a...
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Beaver!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The inside handoff. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll run it to the right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Going to try to get it himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in third and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness.
Running toward the tape. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oregon State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Hey, those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, you got to stop the run.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
To the ground with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain?
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground. Now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Beavers in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Oh, it's a reverse. Jukes his way for more. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Now they'll run it to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Between the uprights, it's good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Taken down at the 30. Second down coming up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Across the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
It'll be a draw. Sweet cut there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football.
Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator, because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play. Sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He makes a catch. All the way in for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Pulls it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry up.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout by the defense.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hope. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
On first down, here comes this offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always